Okay, welcome to another little SIDFX demonstration. For this one, I want to show how badly it can sound if you pick the wrong SID model for a piece of music. Either it's a demo or a normal SID file or a game. You have to find the right SID model to play whatever you're playing on if you want the full experience. And for this test, I have plugged in the new SID in 8580 here. And I've plugged in it's hard to see, but it's a 6581 R4, which I took out of this machine over here. And now I tried it on this one. And I have actually switched the normal, order here. Because normally I used SID socket 1 for the old SID and then SID socket 2 for the new chip. But I just swapped it around to see how that works, and of course it works exactly the same. The SIDFX doesn't care at all. It just configures the filter caps and voltage no matter which model you put in this one. So to test how bad it can be if you pick the wrong SID for a tune, I'll demonstrate it with this one. And I've decided to use Delicid's demo from BCC 10, which I made the music for. And I think at least Alex would appreciate this. So tangled up, here we go. And I picked the wrong SID. That is the old SID, this one over here. I picked this one first, and you can see here on this switch, which says I've set it in mode 2. I've placed two dark dots here, so I can see this one is the second SID. So now it's selected for that one, and let's see how it sounds. It might not be obvious at first when you hear the tune, because if you have never heard it on the other chip, then you don't experience the difference. But I'll try to switch while the tune is playing, so you can actually hear how much you're missing by using the wrong SID file. Now let's go. Party! Already here, you can hear something in the volume that clicks. If I switch to the right one, it sounds like this. So this is the right. Wrong SID version. That bad the drums work, but they don't. Both. say the same. Get me out of here. So I would say the same. I hope I didn't cover my microphone again. I hope that you understood the difference a little. This one was a 6580, what's it called? 6581 release 4. It's pretty difficult to see, but I think, yeah, well, this might show it a little better. And to me, it sounded, let's just say, not right on this tune. But on the other hand, you can find a lot of old tunes or tunes that are made specifically for that chip, and then it kicks ass, then it's really awesome, and then the new chip, revision 5, will not be as cool because this one can really make some awesome bass. But again, the filters and the difference on all the revisions really makes this one a totally complete experience, a completely different experience compared to this one. So I'm not saying which one is better because they both have their good stuff in it, but when you have, as a composer, composed your tune for a specific version and used it to the, well, I wouldn't say to the edge for my own, but when you try to use facilities or functionality within the model, it will really suck at the other model. And that's what's happening with a lot of modern demos. And it will also be the same problem if you take a old game that has samples like Mega Apocalypse or Eyeball or let's say Beachhead, where you have samples of Impossible Mission or International Karate. They use the click that the volume shift makes on the old model, but it doesn't work on these ones. So when you plug this chip into SIDFX, there's actually something called a DigiBoost, where you can configure how much do you want it to click when you change the volume on this model. So you can actually play samples from old games or play old games using old style samples that will work on this model of the chip if it's inserted in this module. So that's yet another reason if you don't have a SID DigiFix on your motherboard already. So I hope this explained a little, and thanks for watching, as it says so nicely in the demo. Bye bye.